Yeah, Nepomniachtchi won against Leon Aranyan. Jan, first of all, happy birthday. And I think you made a perfect birthday present for you today. How was this game?
Thank you for congratulations. Well, the game was really interesting because Levon clearly had to play on for a win with black to keep some chances, let's say, in overall Grand Prix situation. And that's why he chose very interesting and ambitious line. And I think I had some game against Russian Grandmaster Bocharov in Rapid in 2011 in this line, but okay, I couldn't remember anything. And in general, I think clearly my opponent had some preparation, so that's why I deviated from direct bishop takes b6 and knight takes e4, played knight d2. And I believe here after knight d5 it could be a close game, more or less equal, but today it was my birthday and I was more or less in a peaceful mood. Unlike Levon, who played very ambitiously once again, yeah, so he went all in with this e4, knight e5, and it was really a difficult task for me to find how I'm not going to lose, because in general, I mean, from a human point of view at least, yeah, the Black's initiative was very dangerous, especially after queen c2, bishop e3. So I'm not sure if I missed something critical. Like I was losing, but I felt like I should, with some precise moves, I should hold at least. And well, after queen d2, f4, it was, I think, the critical moment of the game. So after I took on g3, of course, he should have taken on g2. King takes g2, queen takes h3, king f2, let's say. And here was a strong move, something like rook a to d8. And now knight e4 is not so good because of rook takes d4, but maybe it's a critical line. Rook takes d4, maybe queen e3 here, and so on. And white keeps an extra pawn or something, but the position is very unbalanced, very unclear, and I mean, I can hardly evaluate it. Perhaps it was the best opportunity for Levon, but in general, I think that at least I was playing more or less decently, so I managed not to blunder anything critical once again. And, well, clearly that after he took an exchange and I had two pawns in the center, especially in the situation of slight time trouble for Levon, it was not very difficult task for white, because okay, this pawn goes to e5, knight goes to e4 or d5. Okay, pawns are running forward, everything is protected twice or even three times, and his pawn structure can never, let's say, let him give an exchange back and try to save the game in the end game, because it's anyway it will be dead lost.
Were you yourself sometimes in such situations when you have to go all in, and how do you usually handle it? Because obviously today Levon, he overpushed at some point.
Well, I'm not sure if he overpushed, because of course, I mean, after e4, knight e5, and all the next stuff like knight g4 and so on, the position became, I mean, very unclear, and we couldn't. It was more or less uncontrollable, because okay, it was big risk for me, big risk for him. And okay, as for me, normally when you go all in, it doesn't end well. In chess, it's not like poker. And well, I was in this situation like every game at previous Grand Prix, so I can really understand Levon's intentions and Levon's situation. So I think that's it.
And generally, what do you prefer in chess, to attack yourself or to defend?
Well, everyone likes to attack. But I mean, today I basically had no choice until some moments, so I should have kept some patience and just to stand still and perhaps take some material like I was going to sacrifice.
So what do you plan for your birthday today? Will you have some party?
I think tomorrow is the one more round, and most likely party will be already in Moscow, because it will be a great time for me, because after 1 month of unstoppable, unbreakable chess tournaments, okay, it's like I literally was for one day between Brussels and Leuven and Geneva. I was for one day in Moscow, and I even was considering not to do this, because okay, it's much closer, from Belgium to Switzerland than from Moscow. Yeah. Well, so it will be, the main holiday for me will be that I will finally have some free time, without any tournaments and so on.
Well, and not only this, before Leuven and World Team Championship, you also didn't have any break, actually. So it was just like going on for you for like last month, playing chess every day, I guess.
No way. Before the World Team Championship, I believe I had something like 2 or 3 weeks after the Moscow Grand Prix, but it wasn't. I wasn't in a really good mood because Moscow Grand Prix wasn't that much successful.
And generally, in your practice, how often it is that you are celebrating your birthdays at the tournaments?
Well, I can't say it's happening to me constantly, but at least a few times. So the situation is not new for me. And I believe the first time it was when I was 14 or something. I mean, maybe even less, because I can't really remember. But I think this is pretty usual for a chess player to have his or her birthday at the tournament.
Well, anyway, we wish you a lot of luck, all the best in your life, happiness and success. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.